Hello, guys. It's your boy Admiral here, and I'm reading more DC Comics. I just read Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps hype. I don't know how anything else in this week is going to beat this, but that's mainly because I am a Green Lantern fan. So the next up on my list to read is Wonder Woman at the request of Bailey Faya Cosplay. So I'm gonna read this next, and we finna just jump right into this one. Okay. All right. So that being said, let's start here. Where are we at? Okay, so we have some military folks walking around in the jungles, and they say, a second, let me make sure everything looking good, looking spiffy. Okay, and they say, sorry guys, trying to get my setup right. Okay, and they say, tell the truth, Steve, we're lost. Nah, GPS is short though. Come on, dog. Which means we're lost. Nick, we're not lost. This way, he says. And you know that exactly how? Same way you do. The stars, man. So these guys out here clearly lost as fuck. Just look up. I've seen them before. And so you've learned all there is to learn. The heavens have revealed their mystery to you, have they? You know that it's not what I'm saying, Erito. What I know is that every time you join us, it is our observations. You refuse to turn your eyes up. But instead upon casting your gaze out, Diana, I don't understand why. But do you, sister? Do you really wonder why my eyes go to the horizon instead of the skies? You do, even you don't feel it. You vex, Erito, on purpose, Diana. No, I know. I don't, Kesa. Wow, they have weird fucking names. Uh, you know I don't. I can see the beauty of the heavens. I can see the poetry in their motion. But all we do is bear witness. All of you, remember before Cassia? Keisha? I'm not sure how to say that. I think this is their land. Keisha? Um, you can recall the world you left, even if the memory is of it bring. You can recall the world you left, even if the memory of it brings out pain. I've never seen what lies beyond the shores. So here we have Wonder Woman talking to one of her sisters, and she's kind of looking out to shore. I think this is kind of a flashback because the last chapter didn't leave off here. So this must be before she actually left the island. And anyway, I'd sooner forget what I remember, my friend. My life as a woman slain at the hands of the man who took offense at my refusal of him. No, thank you. That is the world beyond, Diana. And I doubt very little has changed. The gods have given us eternal life and eons of peace. They ask little of us in return. I know. You also know what I said about those who would leave the mascara. The mascara is their land. Um, you sacrifice your place in paradise and everything that comes with it. You would leave your sisters forever, and that would break my heart. Princess, queen, daughter, mother. But it would make me very happy to go shooting with my mother. Philippus and I were going to speed some arrows. Will you join us? Or are you too fatigued from staying out all night with your friends to go shooting with the queen? I'm not much in the mood for shooting with the queen. Cease fire, clear and reload. It's just for tonight. Okay, so we're back with the military guys. They're going back and forth. Um, Maya's got a friend. You'd like her. I've got plans. Gotta stay and wash my hair. She'll only go out if it's a double date. Then I guess that means you're not going. That's cold, Steve. That's just cold, man. You're my swim buddy. You're supposed to have my back. I do have your back. Take aim. And release. We're back with Wonder Woman. I like how they did that. Um, Says, you missed. I know. You tucked your thumb. I know. Do it again. Perhaps my mother would like a turn. Oh no, I'm more than happy to see Philippus pick on someone else's technique for a chance. For a change. You go right ahead, daughter. Right. One at a time. Your turn. Says to the oracle, but you know that already. Huh. That joke is as old as you are, Io. You even drink? Freshly minted and illegal. Or freshly minted and legal. So it's your birthday. Did you get a cake? Did you make a wish? You got lucky. Apparently, I get lucky a lot, Sophia. Wish you two would just stand still for a second. This is going to suck. 5.5 miles with fins, Nick. Daki can do this in his sleep. Well, maybe while napping. Wow. Okay. So this is weird. Before I continue reading, they're doing back and forth of both Steve, the military guy who originally found Diana and originally found Themyscira. So they're going back to her, kind of like I don't want to say origin, but before the New 52, Wonder Woman and Superman, they're going back to the human Steve and the military guy. So now they're doing these pages where it's like one speaks and then it's Diana's life, and I think they're going kind of through their life, and it looks like they might be leading up to the point that they actually meet. They're doing Wonder Woman's childhood and then Steve being in the military. So I think they might be coming together and giving you a complete backstory with these few pages. Um, so it says, she emerges like Aphrodite's. God, she's killing me. I thought she and Keisha and Magira and Ivrael didn't even know. I don't even know. You may kiss the bride. Okay. So Steve's best friend Nick, it showed him at a party, and then they ended up getting married. He's getting married now. And then it showed Wonder Woman training, growing. She went from being a child or a teenager to an adult to some kind of ceremony now. And it says, our patrons of Olympus who sustain us, protect us, and nurture us. We who are your daughters, chosen and honored, bound in duty, we return that is given graciously for all that is bestowed. And it says, and now we're back to Steve. It says, I'm not looking forward to that day. It's what we've trained for, Maya. Wish we had more heroes for the games this year. We're Amazonas after all. Okay. Faster. Let's feel the wind. Hold on. How have I never seen this before? Sorry, guys. That's my dog. And, okay. So it looks like she's kind of running. Wonder Woman's running. And she sees a tree here. And she goes inside, and a snake bites her. Sorry, guys. My dog's being an asshole. It says, what are you doing out here alone? Princess. Rhea, get surgery. Diana, hear me. Hear my voice. Stay with us. So she got bit by a snake, and now she's passing out. Healer. Eucalyptus. Hero. Asiso. Hero. Panisa. Thank you for your care, for granting me my recovery after so long, for returning my strength to me. It's good to see you up and around after so long and ill, Diana. You had us all very worried. It was not my intention, Castelia. Of course it wasn't. You still cannot say what happened to you? There was a snake. That's all I can recall. I have tended to our worship for thousands of years now. Our gods speak through the world around us, rarely, if ever, in their own voice. Thus we must interpret their message. You're ill, as a message, as is your recovery. But this allows my faith, the gift of the patrons to us, my daughters of Harmonia and Ares, their promise to the Amazons. Our gods give us many things. When called, each of us must be willing to give them back. That time is coming. So it's her showing off the golden lasso and saying that, Wonder Woman, your time's gonna come soon for you to wield this. Okay. And then we're back with Steve, and it looks like they're in a flight, and they're taking off. And it says, the south 6.4th of the fraction, and you can discern the anomaly that Keisha noted. Now fully 3 factors brighter in this luminance. I think it's a nova. And has remained relatively fixed in the sky. Keisha, as it is your discovery, perhaps you would like to name this nova? I actually prepared a list, Arito. Vasky, because it's copper color, and Maada, Pallas. To the west, a fire in the sky. I see, a meteor. No, it's too slow. It's coming this way. Look, we are discovered. There, over there, the machine of some kind. Here, I think it's a man. Can you help him, Sophia? He's dead, Diana. This one too. And another here. They're all. Please. Ah. Please help us. So everybody in Steve's platoon died, and even his best friend, who he attended the wedding of, everybody's dead except for him. And it shows him being the last survivor, calling out to Wonder Woman for help. And it's amazing they're able to fit their entire backstory and give us a recap, because I vaguely remember how they met. I remember, he crashes into the Themyscira, Wonder Woman finds him, and then they hold some type of tournament, or yeah, the Amazons host some type of tournament to see who's going to carry him to land, and it ends up being Princess Diana, Wonder Woman. So everything we saw in this chapter was all backstory and history, kind of giving us a little bit of history of Wonder Woman and giving us a little bit of history of Steve and why them meeting up is so important. And I really think that means that they're going to be meeting up in the next chapter or the next issue or two. So it's going to be very important for these two. That was actually the last page. This Wonder Woman was good. I like the last one a little bit better because we got to see Cheetah in it, but this one wasn't bad. It is really good that we got a backstory of what's going on. I think it's really good to get a recap, especially for readers like me who are kind of new to Wonder Woman, to see the relationship that her and Steve have. So it wasn't bad. What are you doing?
What up, boy?
What's up?
Oh, Snapple. You know who that is in the chat?
Yeah, it's Bailey.
That's Bailey. You got a rat named Bailey.
I do.
Yeah, you told me you named it after her.
That's mean, bro. Don't do that to me.
I'm just kidding. No, we named her after Bailey, who from NXT, who got a fat ass. But
fat ass booty.
Well, I came here to tell you something.
Probably a food song.
Bro, nah, you a mind reader, bro. Nah, I'm getting out of here. Before you start reading some of my gay thoughts, nah.
Okay, get out of here. So Wonder Woman was good. Like I said, this was definitely a good backstory. I do recommend reading Wonder Woman, especially Bailey. If you like Wonder Woman, I think Rebirth is a good place to get into DC Comics. I started reading DC Comics at Rebirth, actually, and I'm loving it. Right now, my favorites are Green Lanterns and Wonder Woman right now, and Aquaman and Superman. I have so many favorites, but in order, I would have to say Green Lanterns, Superman, and then this Hal Jordan one looks like it might be next, and then you have Wonder Woman coming up soon. You should pick it up. There's different ones. We have a lot. Like I said, there's right now we have we have Green Lanterns, Wonder Woman, Superman, Flash. There's a new Superman, Asian Superman that just came out, a new one. I have Nightwing here. That one's out. Green Arrow's out. There's one that you might like actually coming out soon. I believe it's coming out. I want to say it's coming out next week. Next week we're gonna be getting Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey features Batgirl, the Huntress, and Black Canary, Bailey. So that might be something you're really into. They're all three girls, and Batgirl's actually getting her own comic next month. Actually, on the 27th, she's getting Batgirl issue number 1. So if you're interested, you should definitely check this out, because I'm hyped and I'm excited about it, and it's something I really like. I have been reading Batgirl New 52. I have 2 volumes. I have the other volume somewhere, and I'm reading them by the volume, because one issue at a time is not enough for me, and they're amazing. And yeah, yeah, I can go on and on and on about these comics. But the next one I'm going to be reading, guys, is Nightwing. I'm going to be reading Nightwing next. It's on the list. Next on the list. Go back, and if you haven't already, go back and watch my Hal Jordan live stream. And this one's actually really fucking good. I'm glad I read it first. But Nightwing's coming up next. So I will catch you guys in the next live stream. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back in a couple minutes.